Hey everyone, welcome back to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and this is episode 4 of Junk Journal Sketches. So I have the first 3 weeks here in front of me. The first 2 weeks, we made um, almost like something you would just put into your junk journal. Like you could glue it and make a pocket, additional pocket. Like this already has a pocket, but you could glue it on 3 sides and have a side pocket or a top pocket. And this one had a tag on the front, but same thing. Or they could be tip ins or flip outs, or to me, those are the same. But and then last week we made a belly band. And my last two have been travel themed. I'm going to continue with travel theme. The first one was kind of fall themed. I don't have a lot of fall themed stuff going on just yet, so I'm going to stick with the travel theme because I have a ton of stuff. So, all right. So this week, I went back to page maps, but I went into the card maps that they have. So these would be, so page maps would be what you would use like a sketch for a scrapbook page, and card maps would be like you're making a cover to a greeting card. So it's a little less busy. And what I'm going to do, and now they have like 1, 2, 3 pieces of paper in the bag. I'm probably just going to have one, and then a pocket, and then a tag. And of course, this is, I've increased the size to this whole page, so it's not that big. Let's see. I used this as my tag. Now they have rounded corners. This is cut corners. Um, then this would need to be almost this big. um, and I'm not sure how I would make that little um, dooley bop here, but it doesn't have to be like that. It could be just a thumb notch. It could be, let's see if I can reach it without much fanfare. Here we go. It could be, one of these border punch type things. So a little decorative edge. Um, might try that. I'm not sure. Would that affect this going in though? I'm afraid that it would. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm afraid it would make it like a challenge to get your tag in because it would get hung up on there. But then of course they just have a flower here, but they didn't have any examples of these. Where it says sentiment, this would be your label, or if you actually want to put a sentiment on yours, or if I had like on this belly band, I had the word travel. So if you had something, like that, you could do that. So let's pull out. All right. First of all, this is just a bag of some stuff that I have in my journal box. So these are 400 markets, vintage artistry everywhere, and it has tags in there. So I could make something smaller and use one of these. The smaller size compared to, but they are blank in the back, so you can journal on the back. But I probably won't use those today. Then I have an Etsy haul of, sorry for the crinkle. This is, like airmail envelopes and just red, white, and blue stuff, I guess. Stamps and Borden, coupon, labels, Harmony Springs soda. So, Island Creek stores, merchandise stores. Anyways, then you got like something like that. So that could even be like your little label that you're going to use. Cigar band. So those are some choices. I also have this one from the same 49er Market, Vintage Artistry Everywhere Ephemera Bits. I've used a few pieces in here. But it does have bigger things in here on the back. And their stuff is like thick. So you need to keep that in mind if you need something thinner. Their stuff is, you need something thick. This is your go-to here. These little Denison labels. I know I'm just making noises, right? Tabs are in here. At least that's all the things on there, you guys. Like there's some tags, little tags. But I'll probably make my tags today. Well, these are all just other little bits of ephemera and stickers. Some of these you've seen in some other makes. So I'll put these back in here. But this bag sits in my tub here. My little tub of. Okay, this is one of my tubs of travel themed stuff. Now these are things I've made, and I need to add these back to the stash here. So when I make a journal, I have things already made. These are just right here. This is Your Creative Studio papers. And then there's just some cardstock or scrap paper. And then you've got different images that I've come across or received and stencil. I really should put that with the stencil because I might need it for something else. This was wrapping paper, you guys. There's a ship or a boat. Some more stuff. I'm looking for cardstock today. The scrapbook paper. That keeps saying cardstock. Well, I mean, some of it is super thick. Right. You stay right there. Okay. So I have two of these because in the back. Forgot about the back. Okay. Oh, I need this red doily for something. Yeah, found it. And then this is Stamperia Around the World. I've used some of this in my flip-flop, using one piece of scrapbook paper. So there's that. Stickers. So I'm looking for some paper that will be great in the background because I don't want the background too terribly busy. I don't think. This looks like a good piece. It's a Simple Stories. No, this is Photo Play Travelogue. Let's go. I don't know. Maybe. We'll put that over here to the side. Maybe that. Oh, that goes with this page here. Pull that out. Let's see. Oh, that needs to go. This is Vicky Booten, so her stuff's a little bit brighter. Cartabella. That's Simple Stories. That's Echo Park. Simple Stories. Tricky booty. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Cartabella, same difference. That's pulling out of the market. I feel like I'm getting good at identifying brands, you guys. Road trip. Maybe that one. Oh, do I have another one of these? Boy, talk about not knowing what you bought. National parks. I like that one. All right, guys. See, I mean, I'm not even halfway down the stack here. Some of these are not necessarily travel, and they need to be moved out of this bin. So, like, if you use 49 Market is so thick. Does anybody know the thickness of their paper? But it's like, you hear that, and then you get this one, and this one is smoother. This has some texture. It's lighter weight. This is heavier. All right. And then this is even lighter. So those go together. Like maybe that in the background. This is the pocket. Maybe one of these is the text. All right. Let's see what we can create, you guys. All right. Okay. I know. I'm trying to talk through this video and not have music playing. Okay. I might have to pause it though to gather some things, but let's see what we've got going on here first. All right, so all right, so once again, this is photo plays, travelogue. Let's go. The other side is let's go, but that's the other side. So I don't want to use that today. This is Cartabella road trip, and that's this side. Long Island Sound is the name of this paper. Long Island Sound. If I hit a background page, so where this like dotted, can you see it? So like it's kind of dotted gray. If that was this map, and then this bluish map was my pocket, and then one of these is the tag, and then what would go on front, like where this flower is. We'll figure that out later. And then sentiment. So this is like string. I don't want string, so I'm not going to put string. I may have string or ribbon on my tag. So we'll go from there. So I'm not doing these outer two layers. I'm just doing this layer behind so I can place it with the pocket and then the tag slide in there. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to go cut these and figure out maybe which ones I want to use and go from there. All right. So see you in a second. All right. I went ahead and cut my pieces. So I went ahead and chose this piece because, it has a journaling spot since the back had a map. You could still write on that. And so this measures 2 inches across and let's see, move it down, Susan. I'm sorry, 3 inches across. I don't know my math. 3 inches across. And then not quite 4 inches tall. So it's like 3 and maybe 7/8. And so then I cut a coordinating pocket to go with it. And so they're level, it's going to be like that, but obviously you're going to have glue, so it's going to stick up a little bit. And so the pocket is like 3.5 wide and 3 inches and an eighth maybe tall. So you're just gonna have to cut it to adjust to your piece. And then the back piece, or map, I was second guessing myself. Those cars look kind of cool. Like, is the map too busy? I should use this part and then use a punch and punch out like a circle out of this and put down the front. I think I like that better, you guys. All right. And then we'll talk about what you can do with the whole thing because it's just going to be a floating pocket right now. So I'm going to round these because this is not a ginormous thing. So I have this 3-way corner punch. I think We Are Memory Keepers has one. I have my creative memory one that needs to be sharpened, and that's just one size. I'm going to use the medium corner here, and I'm just going to round the top there. What around the bottom? Maybe so. Just do it. Just. All right. I think I want to round these. Of course you do. But I think this one, I'm just going to round the top. That. And do I want to round that one? Neighbor's dogs are barking. Okay. I think I do want to round this. We're going to have a well-rounded kind of day. So I hope you're having a great day. Whenever you're watching this, if you're not having a great day, cheer up because, sometimes I feel like my situation is bad. I feel bad that day, but then I realize there's people that have it worse than I do, and sometimes my problem is just so minuscule compared to what other people are going through. And I just need to chin up. Is that upside down? Is that the way it's supposed to go? Maybe so. All right. So we're just going to do 3 edges because we're making a pocket. Oh, should we have punched a thumb notch? Okay, real quick. Do it fast, Susan, fast. Go. Awesome. Okay. And then that's going to go in there. Now, because I have words here, I'm not going to put an eyelid and ribbon and string and whatnot. But, you modify yours to meet your needs for your theme. If your theme is, if you don't have something written there, then obviously you can totally put an eyelet, some ribbon, some light bulb pens with beads, and all right, let's get the punch. I feel like that's too big. That's the 2.5 inch. That one looks better. And where do we want to? There. There. Look at the words. I don't want to cut let's just get back up here. And got a purple for the background there. All right. I put my pen in my glue for my glue dries, and I can't put my pen in, and I just had to clean out the top. That's the first time I've ever cleaned out the top, you guys. And that's my second bottle. So I'm not sure what that says about me. All right, real quick, let me get stuff out of the bin. All right, you guys, so I have punched that out, and I found this. I thought that looks great, but I feel like you need something a little extra there, and pulling in another color, and I think that's what I'm gonna do right there. So let's do that. Get your glue, Susan. I feel like when I get it all nice and neat, and I can't. Oh, I moved it. I think that was where it was. So let's just put a little dab of glue right here. And then this top like that. Right? I feel like I need the tweezers for this. Let's see if they help. It's my head. I'm gonna get my head in the way, you guys. Let's put glue on all up, because I put glue on that part, and then I put glue on the rest of this. Susan's just talking to be talking right now. Okay. There you go. And then there's room there if you found something else you wanted to put, sticker or something. Oh, got a little bit of space there. All right, so let's recap. Let me get my map out here. All right, so once again, I've just made a pocket. And right now it's floating because I don't have it in a journal yet. I do need to make a journal to start putting all my travel things in, but this could be just glued directly. But once again, like those big cards, you can make another pocket, or on the top on the side. And, it could be also just a flip out, because that's kind of cool to see the back, since it's two-sided. That could even be, yeah, guys, if you wanted to make the old flip-flop journal, that could be in your journal. You can attach it with some washi, or a little, strip of paper on this side, so that if you don't see it on this side, it's a little hinge kind of thing going on. But I think it turned out great. I don't have a tool that would do them, and I have these like decorative scissors, but I think when you have such fine details like that, the tag would get, hung up as you're trying to put it in there. So maybe that's a die, or you could cut that like that, or maybe you have amazing cutting skills and you could do that. And make yours your own theme, whatever you're working on. Are you working on a theme? Let me know in the comments below. This is episode 4. And I'm eager to see what y'all are making. So don't forget to tag me over on Instagram. Junk Journal Sketches is the hashtag. Um, and but don't forget to tag me. It's same name. I totally love it. And I don't have a Facebook page, but I do put this in. I have a personal Facebook page. I do put this in the group called Junk Journals, Crafts, and More. So if you're one of those members and you make this, put your photo in the comments so I can see. Um, anyways, I like how it turned out. I'm glad I decided to go with that background and use the map there. All right, guys. I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. And until the next one, bye bye.